Yo, what's good, BeBackGaming crew? Welcome back to the channel, where we keep it real about the games you love or might love. Today, we're diving into Arc Raiders, the brand new PvPvE extraction shooter from Embark Studios, the folks behind the finals. This game's been hyped up for years, and after multiple delays, it's finally hitting our screens in 2025. But is it worth your time and your $40? No sponsors, no paid promos, just my honest thoughts after sinking hours into the game. So, grab a snack, hit that like button, and let's get into it. First up, let's talk about what Arc Raiders actually is. Set in a post-apocalyptic future, you play as a raider, scavenging the surface for loot while dodging deadly Arc machines. Think giant robots that want you dead, and other players who might stab you in the back for your gear. It's a third-person extraction shooter with a mix of PvE and PvP, where the goal is to grab loot, survive, and extract back to your underground base called Speranza. Think Escape from Tarkov meets The Division, but with a sci-fi twist and a bit more polish. The game's not free to play, it's a $40 premium title, which is bold in today's market. So, why all the buzz? Well, Embark Studios has a rep for slick shooters, and Arc Raiders has been in development forever, with a big pivot from a co-op shooter to this extraction format. But does it deliver? Let's break it down. The core of Arc Raiders is its gameplay loop, and it's pretty addictive when it works. You drop into a map, either solo or in a squad of up to 3, and start looting. The maps are huge, with a day-night cycle that changes how you play. Daytime feels safer, but nighttime, those Arc robots get nasty. The environments are detailed, think rusty warehouses, overgrown lots, and abandoned spaceports. Every corner feels like it's hiding something, whether it's loot or an ambush. Combat is where Arc Raiders shines. It's third person, super smooth, and feels like a mix of Gears of War and the finals. Guns have real weight, and the sound design, oh man, every shot pops. You've got a pickaxe as your default melee weapon, which is a nod to Fortnite, but it's satisfying to use. The Arc robots are tough, especially with starter weapons. They're bullet sponges, but teaming up to take down a big one feels epic. Now, the PvPvE aspect is a double-edged sword. Other players are your biggest threat. You can spend 20 minutes looting, only to get sniped near the extraction point. It's tense, and I love that, but it can feel unfair if you're not ready for it. The game encourages betrayal, so trust no one unless they're in your squad. There's also a crafting system and skill trees, which add depth. You can customize weapons and gadgets, but your inventory fills up fast, so you've got to prioritize. One downside, the grind. Early on, progression feels slow, and dying means losing most of your loot unless it's in your safe pocket. It's not as punishing as Tarkov, but it stings. Solo mode exists, which is great for newbies, but it's less exciting without the player drama. Overall, the gameplay is super engaging, but it's not reinventing the wheel. If you love extraction shooters, you'll eat this up. If you're new to the genre, the learning curve might hit hard. Arc Raiders isn't heavy on narrative, but the world building is solid. Earth's been wrecked by an ecological collapse, and humanity's hiding underground. The Arc machines are this mysterious threat from space, and nobody knows why they're here. You're not saving the world, you're just surviving, which fits the gritty vibe. The hub area, Speranza, is where you craft, trade, and take quests from NPCs. It's not as lively as Destiny's Tower, but it's functional and has a cool, lived-in feel. The lore is mostly in environmental details like graffiti or abandoned tech on the surface. It's subtle, and I dig it, but don't expect a deep plot. The world feels alive, but I wish there was a bit more story to hook me. It's more about the moment-to-moment survival than a big epic tale. Arc Raiders is a stunner. Embark's got X-Dice devs, so the maps are gorgeous, think Battlefield but post-apocalyptic. The lighting, especially during night missions, is unreal. Character models and animations are top-notch, with fluid climbing and shooting that feels weighty. The Arc robots look intimidating, from rolling drones to massive spider-like beasts. Sound design is the real MVP. The clank of metal, the hum of Arc machines, the distant gunfire, it all pulls you in. Headphones are a must. The soundtrack's moody and electronic, with a nod to that Robin song from the 2021 trailer. This game is a feast for your eyes and ears. It's not perfect, some textures pop in late, but it's one of the best looking shooters out there. Alright, let's break it down. Pros: super tense gameplay that keeps you on edge, gorgeous visuals and incredible sound design, smooth third-person combat that feels polished, deep crafting and customization for gear nerds. Solo mode makes it accessible for casual players. Cons: Slow progression can feel grindy early on. PvPvE can be brutal for new players. Story is light, so don't expect The Last of Us. Not much innovation for the extraction genre. So, is Arc Raiders worth your $40? If you're a fan of extraction shooters like Tarkov or Hunt Showdown, this is a no-brainer. It's polished, intense, and has that Embark magic. But if you're not into high-stakes PvP or the genre's prime, you might want to wait for a sale or more content updates. It's not a game changer, but it's a damn solid addition to the genre. I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. Great, but not perfect. What do you think? Are you hyped for Arc Raiders, or is it a pass? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the convo going. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Follow us on X for updates, and I'll catch you in the next one. BeBackGaming, out.